Hey guys, this is Eric Pekarsky with Infinite Prosperity Live Trader, and in this video I'm going to show you guys my favorite trade from the second week of 2017. This is a very simple power move that lasted about 5 hours. So with that said, the trade is US oil short on Tuesday, January 10, 2017 for 1% profit. The intraday charts here are pretty simple, it's just a break and retest, but first let me start off with the higher time frame. And if you look at the weekly chart here right on the left, you can see here that we were in this bullish run since November 2016. The bullish run started over here and then it broke out. It broke the previous highs, created a higher high, but for the past few weeks, the price action here has been decelerating. And last week we had this long-legged bearish doji. Now, seeing that, it means that at some point there's going to be a pullback on the weekly chart, and it actually happened this week. But at the start of the week, the trade happened on Tuesday. So on the start of the week, price action was sitting pretty much over here. And that's what it seemed like. So now when we look at the daily chart, we need a little bit more confirmation because the higher time frames, such as the weekly in this case, is giving us a bearish reversal. I need to see that the daily chart is giving us some kind of bearish price action. So with that said, on the daily to the right here, when we zoom in, you'll notice that price action has been trending upwards. So as the bullish weekly run started over here, November 14, price made a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it continued to make a higher high, rejecting roughly 54 area. Now, when we zoom out on this daily chart, you'll notice that that's roughly resistance, support and resistance. This level was rejected here back in December of 2014, again back in 2015, and that's where price is sitting at currently. So it is a little bit of resistance area there, so that is good. And then as price rejected it here on January 3rd, price fell and then came back to retest it again, the same resistance level, but it also retested this trend line, which could act as a phase line on this daily chart. So as soon as price action started decelerating, which was pretty much over here, it created this trend line, and then right here we had a break, retest, high test reversal on January 6th here, and then on January 9th, price crashed down, and on January 10th, I was looking for a momentum play to the downside, back down to this daily support. So this rejection here was really good. We had a high test and then we had a very strong bearish candle breaking the previous lows, giving me bearish momentum. And then on the intraday charts here on January 10th, I was just looking for a pullback up to the next intraday resistance. And in this case, that ended up being this level over here. It's even resistance on the daily chart as well. Previous highs, previous lows, previous lows. And on the intraday charts, that's exactly where the entry happened short, targeting this area here at 51.50. Now, when we zoom out, you notice that this level has been acting as pretty good support and resistance here pretty much since March of 2015. We got a few really nice rejections off of this level. So that's just an obvious target here on the daily chart. So that's the higher time frames. They're very simple and very straightforward. Now let's have a look at the intraday charts. Starting here on the 4 hours. So on the 4 hour chart, you can see here that again, price was holding this resistance level at 54, which is the same level on the daily chart. One rejection, second rejection, then we had a breakout, then a crash down, and then came back to retest it again. And this actually created a head and shoulder pattern. So left shoulder, head, breakdown, right shoulder, and then a crash. The neckline was roughly at 52.50. That was that level on the daily chart that I was showing you. So when it crashed here on November 9th, on November 10th, I was looking for a pullback to retest this level and check out how good it is. Previous high acted as resistance, acted as support, a little bit of resistance, a little bit of support, more support, and then a break, retest, and a trade short, targeting again that daily level at 51.50. On the intraday charts, there's a little bit more support down here at 51, but again, I was exiting even way before that. So that's the 4 hour chart. It's pretty straightforward. The 1 hour chart is the same. We had the same kind of breakout here on the 1 hour chart, breaking that support level and a simple pullback to resistance, the pivot, 1 hour 50 EMA was above, descending trendline was above. So we have quite a bit of resistance here on this 1 hour chart. Now when we zoom out a little bit, you'll even notice how good this level is. Again, same level from the 4 hour chart, multiple rejections here on this 1 hour chart as well. So it's a really nice resistance area. So on the 1 hour chart, all I really waited for was a pullback up to this level. Then we had a pullback during the London session, some deceleration there, and a beautiful breakdown here on the 5-minute chart at roughly 11.50 after we had this deceleration on the 1 hour chart. So when we zoom in a little bit, there we go. Pretty much the past 3 hours was just deceleration. And then here at 10 a.m. GMT, we had an inside bar, little doji type of candle. And then the breakdown started to happen here at 11 a.m. GMT. And then almost right at the end at 11:45, that's when the 5-minute breakdown happened. That's where I took the trade short with a 65 pip stop, well above all those levels on the 1 hour chart. So pretty good stop placement there. And then a 65 pip target, which placed me just on that daily level at 51.50. So there it is, guys. This is a very simple power move with that beautiful daily rejection, that strong momentum from that bearish engulfing candle on the daily chart, and a perfect break and retest here on the intraday charts. So there it is, guys. This is USOIL short, quick power move that lasted less than 5 hours on Tuesday, January 10, 2017. And that is it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this live trader recap video. And remember, if you want to see more videos just like this, I have hours recorded of straight pure trade analysis just like this, plus another over 100 hours of webinar content. And if you want to see me trade live 4 times a week, make sure you subscribe to Live Trader. Anybody else, if you're interested in trading, check out the link below. But for now, I'll talk to you all next time. Take care.